while the ANQ file system is formatting, let's go ahead and take a look at AVD. So in the Microsoft portal, type AVD, AVD, and select Azure Virtual Desktop from the download. Now, you can do the quick start and build a AVD environment really fast, but we're going to go and do it manually because we want to configure Azure native Qumulo along the way. So, first step is to build a host pool. Click on Create Host Pool. We'll be using the same resource group we've been using, and for our host pool name, we'll say Hostpool 01. We are going to do a desktop environment, not a remote app, which you can serve applications by themselves. And we're going to do a host pool type of personal and direct. So that way the users get tied to a VM specifically for the demo purposes. In your environment, you may want to do pooled. Next is virtual machines, and we're going to have it create virtual machines for us. We are going to do a name prefix of session host. And we are going to be deploying them in US East in a standard VMs in availability zone 1. That way it's next to our Qumulo file system for low latency. We're going to deploy Windows 22H2 Gen 2. And let's go ahead and deploy 4 of them. Standard SSD, standard sizes. We don't want the boot diagnostics today. For the virtual network, we're going to choose that virtual network we used in the beginning, but we're not going to use clusters because that's just for the Qumulo clusters. We're going to choose the desktops subnet. We're going to go with an advanced network security group, and I have a network security group of AVD demo out here that allows me to access it from my personal laptop. For Active Directory, we're going to log in with AVD admin. This is an account that I had set up prior to recording. I already had that in my buffer with a password that I will not share. Okay, for the virtual machine administrator account, and this is your local admin account, I like to use local admin. Real easy to remember. And next, we are going to go ahead and configure a workspace. Actually, I had one out here that we'll just go ahead and use. There's nothing in it. It's from a previous exercise. No diagnostics. For tags, I will use the creator tag for me and the department tag for product. And we review all the host pool settings and then click create. Now this does have to go out there and create the VMs and do a lot of checks. So it does take a little bit of time. So I will pause right now and be back in just a minute.